2, 3, 4, just counting, okay? Not creating, counting. It's going to take you 32 billion years, which is more than the age of the universe. Okay? I mean, the universe is not 32 billion years, but if you just count, you look at the stars and count them one by one, it's going to take you 32 billion. This is mathematics, because you divide the quintillion by the seconds and the minutes and the days and so on. It will take you 32 billion years to just count them. And God created them. Okay, so you can appreciate the greatness of God.
United in this place of prayer, each individual soul joined in a community of worship. One God.
Praise God. We bear witness that there is no God except the one God. There is no other gods or idols besides Him. In the last khutbah, we reached the conclusion that you do not really believe in God unless you know that He is doing everything. You make the initial decision. This is our role. We make a decision to be with God or not. And not means you be with Satan, because there's no other choice. You're either with God or with Satan. And this is the decision we have, where we have absolute freedom of choice. After that, you're either guided by God or messed up by Satan. But the ultimate doer of everything is God. And everything is happening in accordance with God's will. I want today to compare our priorities. I just remembered an idea. I have to write it down so I don't forget. I want to use the board here to illustrate something about priorities. Most people do not know who they are. We recognize now the human being as consisting of two entities. Just to make it very simple, the body and the soul. Okay. The body goes on for, let's be optimistic, about 100 years. And then it dies, becomes nothing. The soul is the real person, the real you. This is the real person right here. And it goes on for eternity. The body has requirements, and the soul has requirements. The body, now what I want to compare here is what we do for this entity and what we do for this entity. For this entity, people start with the infant. The infant is given milk and nourished, given shots, painful shots, and growing pains, and teething. And then they go to school. The body goes to school. You know, you have to go to school, right? If you want to be, there's a commercial on the radio and TV now by, what is the name of that comic cat? Garfield. He said, if you want to be a fat cat, go to school. Go to college, I think he said. So you go to school and you take tests and go through the homeworks and the absence reports and chastising from the parents and the teachers and working very hard, studying. You know, school is not popular with most of us. You go through grade school, junior high school, then you go to high school and all the hard work involved in it, and you're so glad to graduate only to go into college. Then you're a freshman and you study very hard and work and you're very busy, you know, devoting a lot of effort and time and money to go to school. Because, why? Because this body, you want it to dress nicely, you have good clothes, and you want to buy a house, preferably in the foothills, with so many rooms and luxuries and carpets and drapes. This body wants that, and you work hard for that. You graduate from college and you apply for jobs. You go to the placement office and you stand in line for the interviewers, the people who interview you, and you are very polite to be interviewed. You want to be bright, you want to pretend to be bright, and you want to put on your best appearance and some sense of humor and intelligence, abilities. You know, you pretend to be perfect for the interview.